Hey, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy JB checking in with my podcast partner DJ C. Way.
Yes, sir.
And welcome to another episode of Sport Talk with JB, y'all.
What's good, everybody?
15, what's good? We live. Y'all tap in right now. Let us know you're in the house. Y'all know how we do it each and every Tuesday night, man. Y'all know how we get down. We got a lot to talk about. What you got to say?
I'm about to say, how was those Thanksgiving plates?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
you want to know how them plates were? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? All the Bama fans, I know we feeling good right now. You know, the announcement just went down. You know, we in a good spot. We gonna talk about it. We not 100% in, but we feeling good right now, in a good space right now, C-Way.
Right. Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. I can't wait to touch up my opinion about it and how I think that how everything needs to play out for us to concrete that spot on in there.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to Title Towel. Y'all know the good people at Whitwell Sports. We keep that thing on us, that Title Towel right there. Coming off a good Iron Bowl win. We put belt to ass on them Tigers.
Oh,
like
yes,
we told y'all. We told y'all what was going to happen.
We told you. And it was really actually no doubt in my mind of what was going to take place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So we handle our business, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Share it to your people. Shouts out to Tanya. Good friend of the show.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Tanya?
Yeah. You ate good for Thanksgiving, but you ain't send us no plate.
You ain't send us no plate. What's up with the plate, Tanya? You know, we was waiting on the plate.
Yep, sure was. Cat pool in
the house.
Roll Tide, baby. You know what's up. I was waiting on Cat to come up in here.
Me too.
Yes, sir. Y'all just come on in. Y'all know what to do. Take your shoes off at the door. Get comfortable. This is gonna be a good night, good show. You know what I'm saying? Cat love the shirt right there. See, wait. I like that cup. Hey, let me see that cup. Hold on. I like that. Okay. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Cat. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And what's going on, Bama girl? 205 in the house.
Roll Tide. Roll.
And I got a reason why I wore this shirt. I have my reason why I wore this shirt.
Yeah, because we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. And I truly believe, you know, we're in a great space. And I'm telling y'all now, we're going to put some belts to bottom.
Yes.
If we get in next week, the final ranking, we're gonna be putting some belts to some behinds and come this playoff time. So, and I'm wearing this shirt because this was the official shirt for last college playoff.
Yes.
And you see the symbol of the college playoff, and this is just my motivation for this group of young men that's ready to go and capture this title for us in a couple of weeks.
Shouts out Crimson Watch in the chat.
What's happening?
Run in Wrestling Pod. My boy Big Mike. What's happening, Big Mike?
Big M.
What's going on? They sick, yes.
Oh yeah, you know it, Kier.
Yeah.
And I already know you gonna let them know. You gonna let them know every chance you get.
Oh yeah, she already been on. Kira been on attack on Twitter, y'all. If y'all ain't following Crimson Watch on Twitter, you're missing out because she been on attack at all the Bama haters all night.
And her and JT been on it.
Oh yeah, they been they been doing it.
What up, Melvin? Yeah, hey, they been on it.
So we gonna get right into it, man, because we got a lot to talk about. You know, we ain't gonna try to hold y'all too long, too late tonight. Prime Join.
Hey, doing goat numbers, baby.
Baby goat.
I knew you got me on my own joke this time.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so without further ado, we gonna go into it. So first off, let's put the rankings up here. Y'all let y'all see the rankings, right? So not much change. Well, some did. You know, Miami is behind Alabama as I thought they should have been. I don't really see nothing wrong with these rankings, C-Way. Do you see anything wrong before we move on?
No. You know, right now, I agree with where everybody's at.
Yeah.
The only difference would be I'm kind of shocked that they got Miami in front of Ole Miss and South Carolina.
Yes.
And I got a special thing to say. And to all you people, all these Bama haters that was hollering about South Carolina is a 16-0 in November. But you see how much they care about South Carolina right there. Because they got them right where they belong, behind everybody.
Yep. And I'm going to do this right here, C-Way, before we move. Let me move this off the screen because I want to pull up South Carolina's skirt right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pull that skirt up and expose them right here, right now.
Yes, sir.
So for everybody that's saying we won 6 in a row and, you know, we hot right now. We one of the best teams right now.
Right.
What about the other 6 games? What about the previous 6 games? What about the head-to-head when you lost? You got beat down by Ole Miss. What about when you came to Brian Denny and thought you was finna beat us, but you fell short? What about that? You lost to LSU. So what? Your quarterback went down.
Guess what, though? You gave up a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter, and you lost.
Thank you.
You gave up 17 at home. At home.
So
not on the road, but at home.
Now, yes, you're right. They told us last week what they thought about South Carolina. Now, you can say you hot and you know one of the best teams. I'm pulling you up. I got your schedule right here. You beat Old Dominion. You beat Kentucky, who is one of the worst teams in the SEC.
Right.
Lost to LSU. You beat Akron, right? You lost back-to-back to Ole Miss and Alabama. You beat Oklahoma. We'll give you that. But Oklahoma got 6 wins, 6 losses. So what? They beat us. You beat them. You beat Texas A&M. That's your best win right there. Beat Vandy. Beat Missouri. You beat Wofford. And then you beat Clemson. So what you did is you helped Alabama out by beating Clemson. You helped some of us out. But what happens when you lose to the team that's in front of you and you got the same record? It matters. It matters. And that's the main thing that matters, C-Way. We can take it back to last year. We can take it back to how Texas got in the playoffs. Thank you, Herbert Lodge. The head-to-head carried Texas right in the playoffs with us.
Exactly.
Because even though we beat Georgia, knocked Georgia out of the playoffs, Florida State should have been mad at Texas because the only reason they got in is on our behind.
Yep.
It was on our backside, and they dragged in because they had the head-to-head. But when you in the conference, that matters.
It does. And the only reason Texas gets in the playoff last year is because of us. Because they had that head. You couldn't let us in without letting Texas in. And so, and they're not going to let South Carolina, especially when we beat them. I don't care if it was early in the season. You cannot beat them. And anybody that's sent up there saying that, okay, you want to judge us for losing Oklahoma on the road. You want to judge us for losing Tennessee on the road. You want to judge us for losing to Vanderbilt. But guess what? We still beat four top 25 teams.
Yes.
We still beat 4 top 25 teams.
And 3 of them ranked right now.
And 3 ranked right now. And 2 of them are in the top 15. 2 of them are in the top 10. And then we went to Louisiana and in Death Valley, and we beat LSU on the road when they were hot.
Yeah.
And so, and yes, we played, and you look at it, and even when the games we lost, we played super bad, and we were still, and that game was still belonged to us. We played super bad and still almost won the game. And the only game we really got dominated on was against Oklahoma.
Yeah, true that.
We got dominated. It was no excuse. We got dominated because of that. And we still had a stronger strength of schedule for South Carolina. So I'm not calling no name. I don't want to hear nothing about this crybaby talk because they got on a little hot streak.
Right. Shouts out LB. Roll Tide.
Well, shouts out. I don't want to hear about none of that. They just some haters. And every year we go through this. We go through the same thing every single year. It don't matter. Everybody get mad because Bama struggling or we supposed to be in the playoff, they always get mad. Every time we have a chance to be in the playoff, they love to say, if Alabama lose, America win.
We must be we must be the anti-America team then.
Exactly. And so that's how you know you are great. And you look at it, and really this has been the most up and down season yet. We are still in the midst. And it shouts out to these young men and Coach DeBoer. Not only we lost 26 players in the transfer portal, and we lost a matter of players in 2 weeks. And the way that they came together and patched together this team, man, it's spectacular, man. You know, shouts out to them guys, man, and shouts out to the coaches. Things could have been done better, but we still in here, y'all. And you read my shirt, we ain't done yet.
No, we're not done.
What's going on?
Cat. You right. Bama, it's real. It's been like that. It's been like that. And it didn't end with Nick Saban.
It didn't end. It started with the BC when they said that we didn't deserve to go to the championship and play LSU. We kicked their behind.
Yep. Every time they say we don't deserve it, we wind up showing them we deserve it. Every time. So, I mean, and I was saying this weeks ago, we need to backslide in the playoffs. I was saying this weeks ago, you're right. So what I'm trying to say right now, and then this is the main thing. Let's pull up the seeding thing. The main thing I'm saying, Bama fans, let's not get too excited too soon. Right. Because we are not 100% in. And I'm gonna explain this right here. I'm gonna explain it. We need SMU to win. If Clemson beats SMU and it's a close game, SMU still has an argument to get in. I'm gonna tell you why. You remember what happened with TCU. TCU lost their conference championship game to Kansas State by 3 points.
Right.
Lost to the same matter of fact, they lost to Kansas State twice that year. Lost to them in the regular season, lost to them in the championship game. And they still made the playoffs over a 2-loss Alabama that lost to Tennessee and LSU.
Right. Sure did.
That was a couple years ago. They still got in, did not drop, did not move at all when they lost the conference championship to K-State. Right. Now, we can go back another time. You remember when they put Georgia in? No, I think we had to beat Georgia in the SEC championship.
We beat them and then they lost, and we lost. We beat them, then they came back and made the playoff.
Yeah. So you're right. It sounded like the commissioner said they we in regardless, but he didn't actually say it was a winner take all. He said it, but he did not say it. Because I'm gonna tell you, if that game comes down to the wire and it's close, it's close. SMU gonna have an argument, especially if Georgia loses to Texas. You got a 3-loss Georgia who's 100% locked in. If Texas beats Georgia, Georgia's still getting in regardless.
And they've already said that. And they said that against the Georgia Tech game. If you listen to what the announcer said.
Yeah, you gotta listen to him.
You gotta listen to him. That whole fourth quarter, when Georgia started making that comeback against Georgia Tech, when they had already locked Georgia in, regardless of what took place, they said it on multiple occasions. Now, I will say this, and me and you talked about this off air. If it's the only way I want SMU to lose to Clemson will need to blow them out. That's the only way that I could feel secure.
Yes,
I can feel pretty confident that hey, this committee ain't finna let them in there, especially with their resume. But if that game is close, man, we're gonna be the first team. We're gonna drop to first team out. And we would not, and I truly believe that they will screw us out of the playoff if that game is close. Despite looking at SMU resume, the only top 25 team they have beat is Pittsburgh, and they're not even a top 25
no more
team anymore. So that's their best win.
In Louisville. Louisville is not ranked either.
And they're not ranked either. So you look at it. They're gonna try to say that that's a strong. They're gonna try to fight to say that that's a strong enough resume for SMU to get in.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna say this too. Appreciate you for correcting me. TCU was undefeated, and then they lost the conference championship and got in. You're right about that.
Yeah.
So let me say this. Don't y'all think the ACC want 2 teams in this playoffs? Don't y'all think the call done been made? They done hit Dabo up. They done hit whoever SMU coach. Hey, y'all, I want a good, clean fight. Let's make this thing close. Let's give them all they want to see. We on display. Let's go out there. Let's make it 34-31. Clemson, you got to get the win. We going to the table. We going to have the argument. We getting in. Both teams getting in. You don't want, if you the ACC, you do not want Clemson to beat them 45-7. You do not want Clemson to blow out SMU because that's going to look bad on your conference. You only going to have one team in there. Now, if SMU wins straight up, we in 100%. 100%. But I think the fix is in. I believe Clemson's going to win the game. I don't know exactly how they're going to win the game.
And don't be surprised. And then their argument going to be they lost to Clemson by a field goal.
Yep.
They're going to ignore. And guess what, though? They're going to ignore the fact that Clemson's a 3-loss team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're going to ignore the fact that they're a 3-loss team. And this is my personal opinion. For teams like SMU and even Penn State, that really have not beat no quality opponents. To me, it's not right for them to get awarded for making the conference championship game. If you can't beat the best team in your conference in the conference championship game, and you got some teams that got a good resume on the outside looking in, ain't no way in the world that you deserve to be in that playoff. That's just my personal opinion. If you can't beat especially SMU, if you can't beat a 3-loss Clemson team in the playoff, what makes you think that you can go on the road and beat a Georgia? You can't beat you and go on the road. If you can't win on neutral ground, what makes you think you can go to Georgia? Even Ohio State. Right. Even your Notre Dame, what make you think you can go on the road and you ain't played really no quality opponents all year? You lose to a 3-loss Clemson team. Then you think you can go on the road and be in the playoff, man. The committee, that would be just straight stupid to award a SMU. That to me, that's like a nobody.
Right. They've done it. They've made a mistake. You know, the TCU thing was a mistake. People felt like Alabama should know. We felt like we should have been in. You saw what happened to TCU. Yeah, they beat Michigan, but they got drugged by Georgia, 65-7, the most embarrassing championship game ever. Right. So we've seen that happen. That mistake happened before. Right. We saw what happened with Florida State last year. I believe Florida State should have got in over Texas. I still to this day believe Florida State should have got in over Texas, but they rolled all back in the playoff like we said before. Now, what I would say, that Georgia win holds a lot of weight for Alabama. If we didn't have that Georgia win, we would not be where we are.
You're right.
We would not be where we are.
Can I go on a little further? That Georgia win, being South Carolina, being LSU on the road.
But the Georgia win hold more weight than anything.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that really got us and beat Georgia, you know, like we did it. So that's especially that Georgia is the biggest win, and that's the biggest. And you look at it every time we play Georgia in the regular season and beat them, every time we beat Georgia, for some reason a Georgia win holds a lot of weight for Alabama.
And it's just like an Alabama win hold weight for the other team.
And so you're right. And so really, our resume really, our strength of schedule saved us this year. Because honestly, if we would have had that schedule, if we did not have this strong schedule that we had this year, the way we've been playing, especially not when we play good, but when we lose, the way we played and looked against Oklahoma, man, if we would have played, we played good enough and more dominant enough to beat Auburn. But if we would have beat Auburn, mess around and beat Auburn by 3 points
in a struggle,
at home, man, they would have been crucifying us. And that was a good way, you know, we dominated Auburn good enough with our resume to say, hey, we deserve to be in the playoff despite looking bad against Oklahoma and despite looking bad against Tennessee offensively. Really. So here we are.
Shouts out to Miami because they opened the door for us. Miami losing opened the door for us. If Miami would not have lost, we would not be here.
we would not be there.
So thank you, Miami. Shouts out to the U, baby. Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin.
Thank you, Michael Irvin. Thank you, Dwayne Johnson. Thank you, Ray Lewis. Thank you, Santana Moss. Thank you, all you Dade County.
Trick Daddy. Appreciate
Daddy. Thank you, Dwayne Union.
all y'all down that Dade County. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all from the bottom of our heart. Y'all
helped your boys out real good. We appreciate that. Yeah, we sure did. But yeah, man, for real. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all because I'm a Bama fan. Do we deserve it? No. We don't deserve it. We lost 3 games. That Oklahoma loss did it. When we lost to Oklahoma the way we lost to Oklahoma, and they 6-6. Can I sit here and honestly say we deserve to be in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey,
but the tilts fell where they fell.
Hey, Bama fans been doing some mighty good praying. I bet somebody been listening to Your Grace and Mercy has brought us through, and I'm living this moment because of you.
Preach, that's right. That's their fault.
I ain't even to preach tonight, y'all. I ain't even to hoop tonight. I ain't even to preach, but Your grace and mercy, it brought us through.
We did say 3 loss. Look, we said a 3 loss was gonna get in. 14, they cried. And now guess what? It's gonna go to 16.
Yes, and and it's funny. They wanted to extend the playoff. They keep to open up the playoff for all these pipes teams because just because hey, put it back up there because I'm gonna tell you some more teams to me personally don't even deserve to be up in there.
You want what's on the playoff? You want the playoff up there?
Yeah. Okay. Because if the truth be told,
how's that, Monica?
The truth be told, SMU don't need to be in there. Boise State don't need to be in there. Indiana
hold on. Them conference championship now. Those are conference championship automatic bids.
Hey, but the Mountain West. That was always talking about the conference. I already talking about that.
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm talking about if we want to be fair, talk about the conference. And I'm gonna start. SMU don't need to be in there. Boise State don't need to be in there. Arizona State don't need to be in there. Penn State don't need to be in there. Indiana dang sure don't need to be in there. Tennessee don't need to be in there. Ohio State shouldn't need to be in there. And if you look at, if the truth be told, and I'm just being honest, it's not being Bama biased. The you know who played the most consistent was Oregon, of course, because they undefeated.
Right.
And I say a Texas team that they are too, you know, they're right there. Notre Dame, unfortunately, with that 1 loss and no conference championship, in Georgia. Those are the, honestly, are the playoff team if we would have done it under the old system.
Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. But see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. And this is what I've been preaching. This is what I've been preaching for the past few weeks. In order to get all the Boise States and all that stuff out of there, and to really show who the real best 4 teams is from all the top 4 conferences, have y'all own 14 playoffs. Have y'all own. Now, if you had the SEC 14 playoffs, guess who will be in it?
Bama, Georgia, Texas.
Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama.
And Texas.
I mean, yeah. Bama, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas. That will be the 4 teams right there. The 14, them 4 SEC teams you see, that will be the 14 playoff in the SEC. And guess who else will still be out? Ole Miss and South Carolina. They'll still be out.
They'll still be out. And if you had the Big Ten, it would have been Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, and
Indiana. Yep.
And the ACC, unfortunately, it would have been SMU. And
Cleveland, you make Miami, and probably I don't even know who the 4th team.
Hey, and I'm gonna enforce Notre Dame. They need to force they next year. And we're gonna say this again. I hope somebody repost this.
We say this every week.
Hey, take that down. Take that down for me.
Okay.
Hey, I got you. And I'm gonna say what I have to say. Next season, Notre Dame needs to be forced to join the ACC. I don't care. They in the ACC in every sport but football. They're independent, they're freelancers, they don't have no conference championship. Every year, Notre Dame can lose only one game, and they're going to bring them to the top 5 or the top 4 every single year, no matter what type of season they have, and no matter who they play. They can just sit there and play whoever the heck they want to play and lose the game, and they're going to automatically bring them back to the top 10. Every year they do the same thing.
And see, wait. If you're an independent, you don't have a conference, don't you pick your own schedule? Don't you make your own schedule?
Yeah, they make their own schedule.
Man, please.
So they make every year they make their own schedule.
Yep.
So if they want to be considered as then they get a first round bye and they ain't played nobody.
They play nobody.
The only team that in the sad Notre Dame best win is Texas A&M.
Yep. And Texas A&M ain't even in the top 25 no more.
And they not. And we pulling up a lot of people. We pulling up a lot of people's skirt. We ain't just talking about Bama.
No, we pulling up their resume.
We pulling up the resume. Other than Texas A&M, the first game of the season, Notre Dame has not beat nobody else worthwhile talking about.
Nope. Shouts out to 6-0, man. If this Alabama team that beat LSU and Missouri shows up, every single team in that bracket will get beat by Bama. You right about that.
Hands down. And I'm just and we're gonna be honest now. Miro, we know Jalen has not played his best this season.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you name me one team that's ahead of us when Jalen's at his best that can stop him.
I can't name now.
You can't. Only person, and I'm just being honest, the only person that can only team that can stop Jalen is Alabama and Jalen.
Exactly.
And that be our play calling. And
now Oklahoma stopped that. I can't say that. I can't say.
I said ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
I said ahead of us. I said ahead of us. Hey, they had my boy Jalen looking crazy, and they had the whole Bama Nation going off on Jalen. But when Jalen, we got to keep it real. When Jalen gets in his groove and hold on to the ball and don't turn over and don't have those senseless turnovers, ain't nobody can stop Jalen when he's at his best.
Yeah.
And especially when the offense is flowing, when the running backs is hitting the holes and not tipping, when the receivers are actually running routes and catching the ball. Man, when Bama's at their best, can't nobody in the nation beat us. And we showed that the first half against Georgia. Because that should have, man, that should have been a real slaughterhouse. But we let up. We let the gas. We pulled off the gas.
We've been doing that a lot this year, and we've been so inconsistent. We've been so, and that's why we're gonna move on to the next topic, because we got to talk about the season, and we've been so inconsistent this season. We was gonna talk Iron Bowl, but let's give our little 2 cents on the Iron Bowl first, and then we're gonna talk about Bama season. So our little 2 cents on the Iron Bowl, we did what we had to do. Seaway, everybody's seen the Iron Bowl now. Y'all know what happened. We took our bet out, told them boy to bend over, tuck your tail, got him by the tail. Walk. Send them on by their business. Y'all want to fight and carry on and do all this.
And still lost the fight. They did all that.
He lost the fight.
And lost the fight. And they lost the it was 2 on minute. And Kai and Smith put some head. Mm-hmm. And even when back, something, even we tried to give them a little hope in the fourth quarter, they still didn't want it.
Exactly. And see what I'm telling you, that's why I really can't put too much weight on that game.
Yeah. And
we had 4 turnovers, y'all. 4. Luckily, we got 2 of them back. Yep. 2 interceptions. Thank you, Peyton Thorne, and thank you, Jaquiz Hunter. Matter of fact, thank you, Hugh Freeze, for calling that damn running back pass. Now, Hugh Freeze messed the game up for Auburn. I will say this. Auburn was in a position to come back. The game was 28. It was 28-14. Yep. At the end of the fourth quarter, nobody else scored in the fourth quarter. So that was the ball game, 28-14.
And had good field position.
We turned it over. Miro fumble. They was on the plus side of the field. You call a halfback pass knowing damn well Jaquiz Hunter can't throw. He throw the ball and then floated. Intercept.
Man, Jarquez Hunter been there for like 4 years, and I ain't seen him throw. That was the first pass we ever seen him throw. You ain't never seen them say that Jarquez Hunter was a quarterback in high school. Most of the time they get a player to throw passes. Normally it'd be receivers that were quarterbacks in high school. And so Hugh did exactly what he does in the big games and clutch moments. Yep. He froze up. He freezed up. He did exactly what his last name is. He freezed.
Yep. And that's what happened. And pretty much that was the ball game, because all Alabama did was run out the clock. Now I would say we ran the ball over 50 times. Yep. But it was the pivotal moments. We were 13 for 16 on third down.
And that was
you can go 13 for 16 on third down. You can beat anybody.
You can beat anybody.
Anybody.
Good ball control. So that was, man. And then we ran the clock out like 6 minutes off the clock, about 5-6 minutes off the clock. That shows you that we can pick up first downs and we can keep them chains moving. That was, even though we didn't end up scoring on that drive, but that knocking 6 minutes off the clock was big, man.
And that's what happens. That's what happens. See, when you get the lead, you know what I'm saying? You get the lead, you play ahead. You don't play giving the game away. Now, if it was a better team than Auburn, because Auburn's not a good team. We're gonna sit here and say Auburn, they play tough. Yeah, they play hard, but they're not a good team. Auburn 5-7, they ain't make a damn bowl. So to sit here and say, okay, we handled business, we did, but those turnovers, we can't go into the playoffs with them damn turnovers. We can't do that. We got to fix that, man.
We got to fix it.
Fumbles, like Ryan Williams do. Come on, Ryan. Come on, bro.
And Jalen,
come on, bro.
Come on, we need you to hold on to the ball. Now, that one fumble, he was hit from the blind side.
Yeah.
I can excuse that. But when you had 2 first downs and fumbled the ball, man, we gotta clean that up, man. Jalen, you're a senior, man. You're a redshirt junior, man. You better ready to go to the league, man. Going to the next level. Bro. Going to the next level, you're gonna have to clean that up in that bonehead interception. Though, and quit forcing the ball, man. We gonna have to clean that up much better if we want to be playoff contenders for that championship this year.
That's true.
And so that's all, man. But man, that's all I get. Man, that's all I got for the Iron Bowl. Oh yeah, shouts out to Malachi.
Oh yeah.
And
and first player in history to go 5-0, baby.
Hey,
I heard he say he came back just to beat Auburn ass again. That's what he told me.
Yeah. I wish he could come back one more year so he can be like the GOAT and be 6-0.
Man, nobody's trying to do all that. Man. Nobody's trying to do all that. Man. I know.
I've been saying. I had to get you back.
I know you did. But yeah, so the Bama season recap, man. We're gonna recap the season real quick. Then we gotta talk about these championship games and all this stuff, how they're gonna affect us. So we're gonna just do this just straight honest, let's just take our fan cap off for a minute. Hold on, before we do that, we got a guest. We got a special guest that just came. So hold on, I promised him I was gonna get him on the show before we do this. D-Cal, what's up, brother?
What's up, baby? What's up?
Baby, bro.
Hey, bro.
What happened?
Mr. the Don, what's up, baby?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. D-Cal, the youngest brother of DJ Seaway, is on the show.
Baby, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, I'm good.
You look like you're on a stakeout.
I could be. I'm looking for a new coach.
Okay. Wait a minute. Before, let me let y'all know this is an Auburn fan. He told me he wanted 5 minutes on the show.
Hey,
I just got one thing to say.
Hold on, before y'all say that, that's my baby bro. He, even though he's an Auburn fan, y'all can't talk about it. On play. Go ahead, baby bro.
All I want to say is, Hugh Freeze, it's time for you to go. Pack your damn bags and get up out of Auburn. We don't want to see you on Toomer's Corner. We don't want to see you nowhere. Get out of there. Because you're coaching like you want to bow out. Because Gus got a bow out. Brown Harsin got a buyout. You ain't getting one. We paying too much money to them. You better coach like you want a goddamn win. That's all I gotta say. I appreciate y'all.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God. wait, hold on. I can't let you go that easy. Hold on, brother. No. You don't come on here. You don't come on here and go and dip out real quick now.
Hey, baby, bro.
You said you want another coach. Who do you want?
Deion Primetime Sanders.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I just got one question, man. let everybody know what went through your head when you seen that pass from
that Jacquez Hunter pass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lord,
I ain't really know what to think. I'm sitting in my mind like, we ain't ran this play all year long. We actually have a chance to win the game, and you run a halfback pass. You let the man pass the ball, but you only let him run the ball 13 times. That man should have ran the ball 20-some times.
You ain't lying, brother.
And you run a 28 sweet pass.
And then you had Payne throwing passes 40 times.
40 times.
Lord have mercy. That man said Deion Sanders. Woo! I had to walk about the set when you said Deion Sanders. But it is what it is.
But I will say this before I do leave. I want Alabama to take it off. I'm one of those Auburn fans. I want Alabama to take it off. I don't want to see no other team take the national championship. I'm going to keep it in-house. I'm going to keep it in state. And at the end of the day, the Tide going to roll their way on through the national championship.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
I can't stand Georgia because they are Auburn rival. Texas, y'all newbies. Y'all don't deserve it. SMU, y'all ain't played no damn body. Who else you got in there? Notre Dame. Y'all gotta. I ain't gonna go there, but I don't want to see nobody but Alabama win, and I'm gonna just keep it at that.
We love it. We love it, bro. We love it. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. I
appreciate you.
Hey, man,
I love you, bro.
Quick segment in. I've been wanting to hop on here for a while now, but I finally got my opportunity.
Can we get a roll tide?
Roll Tide.
Love you, bro.
Holla at your brother. Man, hey, he said he wanted to pop on for 5 minutes, and he got his 5 minutes. Lord have mercy. I ain't know he was going to fight Hugh Freeze though. That's new though. I ain't know that.
Man, you know Hugh Freeze want that buyout, man. He said,
oh yeah.
But they ain't gonna give him no buyout.
Hugh Freeze, look, they already chasing quarterbacks right now. They need a quarterback. They done lost Hank Brown in the portal. They lost another quarterback. Payne Dorn gonna go work at Kroger's. So they don't have a quarterback.
They don't have, and it's not a guarantee that they're gonna get Deuce Knight with the way this Porter stuff is going.
Man, listen here. Deuce Knight wasn't even at the Iron Bowl. Deuce Knight went to the Egg Bowl. What'd that tell you?
He going to Ole Miss. Deuce Knight, I have a strong feeling, y'all. Come tomorrow, or he probably ain't gonna sign tomorrow. I have a strong feeling that Deuce Knight gonna end up being at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Along with that receiver that said that he was
Cunningham said he won't come.
Cunningham. He was saying he was 100% locked in. He ain't switching up.
He said 1,000.
1,000%. He ain't switching up. But
what these boy be lying? But we ain't gonna go there. We ain't
go there.
We ain't finna go there. But yeah, early signing day is tomorrow, Wednesday. Y'all check out Crimson Dynasty, man, on the Bama Season Network tomorrow night, 6:30. I'll be on. Dan the man. He is the recruiting analyst. He gonna give y'all all the updates on the recruits tomorrow, 6:30, Bama Standard.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, man. So let's grade DeBoer right now. Let's talk. Let's do this so we can move on. How we feel about Coach DeBoer after 1 year? See how you feel about Coach DeBoer?
I give DeBoer a B plus.
Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna give him a B plus because for one, he came behind the GOAT.
True.
He came in and there was some big shoes to fill. I don't care if it would have been Kirby, Dabo, Prime, Belichick, even Paul Bear himself would have had some big shoes to fill after Saban. And he came in and we lost 26 players, 24, 26 players, between 24 to 26 players in the transfer portal after Saban, after the Saban retired.
Yes.
And for him to, with a whole new coaching staff, whole new, coaching staff at different positions, and they're trying to learn new players. And we had some highs, we had some lows, and I give him for a 3-loss team. I'm just more upset about the way we lost some of those games.
Yeah.
But in his first season, like you said, he beat Georgia, LSU on the road, and he won this first Iron Bowl. One of the few of the coaches that ran his first Iron Bowl. Yeah. And yet, even with the ups and downs, we are still in a good spot right now, to make the playoff. And the B plus is if we make the playoff.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I was going. See, I was leaning. I'm with Cat. I say I give him a B. Slight B. Slight B.
Now, if we don't make the playoff, it will go back to a regular B. But the highs and the lows, throughout the year, and when we looked like he had lost the team completely after that Tennessee game for sure.
Yeah.
That Tennessee game, we really seemed like we were lost. And he kept level-headed. He handled the media well, and the seniors, and really, the group of players that we had rallied around one another, motivated each other. Because I'm just gonna be honest, I'm a big Jalen fan, and you know that. Because Jalen didn't have his best season this year. We just gonna be honest. Jalen did not have his best season this year. I don't know what it is, but he didn't play his best. He had some high moments. He had some low. He had some okay moments, and he just had some rotten moments. And we're just gonna be honest about it. He had some rotten moments, but yet he still stayed level-headed, ignored the criticism, and he still came out with a smile on his face and laid on his body. But good players, shout out to players like him, Malachi, and Booker that actually kept this team glued together. And for 1 minute, man, we almost had a C. He almost had a C plus at one moment. But the way he rallied these guys together, man, it been some high moments and been some low moments. But overall, I think right now I got him a B plus because we've possibly finna make the playoff. We're gonna make the playoff, and it will go up if we make the playoff and he can win this championship. He won't get no A plus.
We gonna get an A.
He ain't gonna. I give him a B plus. I give him an A minus.
You gotta give him a straight A if he made the play.
Yeah, I give him an A.
If he win the whole championship.
If he win the whole championship with the 3-loss team, and with the A, and even if we make the championship, and possibly lose, he'll get an A minus because that's pretty big. Your first year, and really you in a great spot. So man, I give him right now. I give him a B plus because we in the playoff. We possibly in the playoff. So that's my. I wish we could have been a little bit better offensively, but that was the best. That was the worst, offensively. But overall, man, I'm impressed. Yes, I got mad a couple of times, but I am very pleased with the performance of the players. 3 losses. I'm not going to complain too much for a first-year coach.
Yeah, and we kind of said that a lot of people were saying, even our expectations. We were saying 10-2, 11-1 playoffs is, but 10-2 definitely get in the playoffs. 9-3 iffy, and it's still iffy, but it looks like we're gonna make it 9-3. But so I'm kind of with you. I'm on like slight B, like I said, and it's because the expectations, right? So you did not exceed expectations, but you were right there. Like you right there. And then some of the games, like you mentioned, the games, how we lost the games was more disappointing. That Oklahoma loss, man, that game was bad. Now we lost to Vandy, right? So that was everybody was shocked. Nobody expected us to lose to Vandy because we hadn't lost to them in 40 years. Nobody's even looked at that. You look on the schedule, that first game you see, the first SEC game you see Vandy, you circle W. That's a W.
Win. Yeah,
every time. So losing that game was a shock to everybody. The way we lost, they kind of dominated, but we still had a chance to win the game. Tennessee game, it was there. Offense disappointed us. We lost because of the offense. And this past game, we lost to Oklahoma. Everybody know we just got destroyed. It was no excuse, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we had some highs, like you mentioned. First game of the season, we come out the gate 63-0. We come out the gate early. Everything looked good. We struggled a little bit with South Florida, but we came out fourth quarter, scored 5 touchdowns, dominated Wisconsin on the road, dominated Georgia for about 2.5 quarters. Exciting win, biggest win of the season. Then you go dominate Missouri. You had that dog fight with South Carolina that could have went either way, and you know how the rest of the season went. Now, I would just say this right here. The offense underachieved. The defense, for me, I want to say, I don't want to say overachieved, but they met the standard. It started off pretty shaky. It started off shaky. It's been some games where we got ran through like a Kardashian, but if you look at the whole totality, the defense played very well, and they held up to the standard because our defense had been falling off for years with Nick Saban. Our defense had fell off over the past 3-4 years. We can't just say this year the defense fell off. The defense been falling off. They've been falling off. Couldn't get stops. So I'm going to say defense, I like what y'all did. I'm going to congratulate y'all. Offense, I needed to see more, especially a balance. We ran the ball with Miro entirely too much. I hope we don't lose a running back or running backs in the portal. But if they leave, I understand. Justice Hayes, to see Jam Miller get 28 carries last Saturday night Iron Bowl and Justice Hayes get 7.
That's no balance
with me, bro.
That don't sit well with me. That was just too unbalanced. After the man that scored a touchdown.
I didn't like that at all. I feel like you could use him a little well. I mean, Richard Young could have got some carries too, but that's neither here nor there. And we saw early on in the season, Miro and Ryan Williams had the connection. 4 + 2 = 6. They had it going on early in the season. Fell off toward the back half of the season. The connection kind of fell off. He built another connection with Jeremy Bernard. Bernard, go ahead.
No, I'm going to say after you get through this, you can tell you my only problem. I'm going to tell you my problem with the wide receiver core.
Okay, yeah.
After you get done with this.
It's only been 2 receivers that's been doing things. Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard. Now, Jeremy Bernard, second half of the season has been outstanding. I always thought he could possibly be wide receiver 1. We just lost Kobe Prentice in the portal. He just hit the portal. Shouts out to you. God bless you, Kobe Prentice. I ain't going to say nothing bad about you. Go ahead and be great somewhere else, right? If we lose other receivers like a Caleb Odom, Emmanuel Henderson, or whoever else, I will understand. So we didn't have everything went clicking. K-Law barely used. So I mean, you can't just blame Miro. You got to blame the offensive coordinator as well. And you got to blame some of the players because they weren't playing well. So it's a whole lot of blame. You could put all the blame in the pot and make a gumbo out of it. The reason the offense didn't click.
Yes.
It's not just Miro. Miro's the head of the snake. So he gonna take yes.
And I'm just gonna be honest with that. Miro is gonna take the blame anyway, because you got half of the fans that don't really think that he should be the quarterback number 1. You got some fans that think that Ty is better, and I'm gonna keep telling you Ty is not better, because if you think Ty was better, he would have been starter. But I'm not. But I'm not gonna go there tonight. But my problem, you may tell my problem with the receiver core, they did not seem motivated to get open. They did not seem motivated to make big plays, and it's bad to me And I'm not taking that. I'm not saying anything bad about Ryan Williams and none of the receivers.
Right.
But it's something that ain't right when a 17-year-old high school a kid that's supposed to be a senior in high school seems like he is more happy and motivated to make big plays more than your other receivers. Now, Bernard, I can't say nothing bad about Bernard. Bernard showed out this year. Especially he was a 3-star and a third stringer last year. He's a 3-star and a third stringer, and you had a 3-star come and be one of the most effective weapons amongst 4 and 5 stars. So right now, what are the 4 and 5 stars getting graded on to become 4 and 5 stars? So you got a 17-year-old and a 3-star is the most effective weapons in the tight end. And we had too many drop passes on first downs this year. And so I don't know what the motivation is. I thought especially after K-Law caught his first touchdown pass against Western Kentucky.
We thought he was going to get off this year.
Man, I'm thinking like, okay, this is what I've been waiting on. And it seemed like it was I don't know what it was, but I get an offensive coordinator a C.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him a C. And probably almost a C-. No, I'm going to give him a C-. Because you can tell why I'm going to get an offensive coordinator a C-. You have a Jalen Milroe.
Good question.
You have a Jalen Milroe. When Jalen Milroe passing yards when Payne Thorne passing yards is better than Jalen Milroe, something's wrong there. And I don't have a problem with Jalen scoring touchdowns. But when your quarterback has double the amount of touchdowns than your running backs put together, something ain't right there. When Jalen almost got more touches, more than Jam Miller and Hayes put together. And it seemed like he could not get anything clicking with the running back. The running back did too much dancing. Jam, some reason he does them chop step shakes. Man, go on, hit the hole and go.
Yeah. Decal right too. The running game can't break the ice for the pass to be effective. It's a balance. You got to have a balance. You can't just come out there shotgun throwing the ball all over the field if you ain't got no damn running game. That's what happened with Colorado last year. They had no running game. That's why they went 4-8. This year, they ran the ball enough
to open up the pass.
A little more.
So we experienced this year offensively what Colorado experienced last year. Yeah, Shedeur, like you said, the first 5 games, Shedeur was on fire. They didn't have an answer for the first 4 games. Then they lost and got blown out by Oregon.
And they say, well, y'all can't run the ball. We just gonna tee off.
Yeah, and so they stacked the box against Jalen. And Oklahoma had a smart game plan. They had the linebacker and the safety. They had 2 spies on Milroe.
Yeah. So when you have a good game plan, and that's why I want us to go in the playoffs. I want us to win every game. Am I confident we're gonna go in there and go straight to the championship and win? No, I'm not confident, because if a team has a game plan, all they gotta do use that offensive game plan that Vandy use that defensive game plan that Oklahoma used, put it all together. That's how you beat Alabama.
Yep.
That's how you beat Alabama. But you have to do both. You have to do both.
But let me tell you what the big question will be. Do the other teams have the defense, the physical ability to do that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
That's gonna be the difference. Now,
right.
that's gonna actually play a little advantage, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not sizing no teams up. But Notre Dame, they don't have nobody physical enough. If not, probably not even fast enough on the defense to keep up with a Jalen Milroe. So Indiana, they ain't showed on.
You're right.
So really, we make it now. I can say if we do a rematch against Georgia, maybe Ohio State, maybe Oregon might be able to match up physically with us, but none of the other teams are able to.
Right. Tennessee has.
Tennessee, y'all said Tennessee. If we meet back over Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, or Oregon, or Ohio State, somebody like that, they'll have the physical ability to keep up, but none of the other teams don't have. So, man, like you said, we had the highs and lows this year. The offense, man, I get an offense, man. I get an offense a C plus, man. That's the best I can do with this offense because the offense underachieved, and everybody wanted Tommy Reese gone, but I think Tommy Reese did better with Jalen much better than Nick Sheridan did, as a coordinator. Maybe because it was Saban there, maybe it's not. But for some reason, he looked at much better with that offense than he did with this defense.
I'm gonna say this too. To add to that, and we're gonna move on. Both of these coordinators, Tommy Reese and Nick Sheridan, both are learning on the job. Yeah. Tommy Reese, that was you the OC, you was a quarterback coach, right? You come in, you got the keys. You trying to make stuff fit for Miro. Miro is not, you can't put Miro in a pocket passer. You can't put him in the offense just Shedeur runs. You can't put him in that type of offense or the Tom Brady offense.
Two different quarterbacks, two different styles.
Two different. So, like, good comment right there, Cat. They are about equal. Both of them are learning on the job. You look good against an LSU, but you weren't consistent enough. You can run, you can dial it up against a team who struggles with the running quarterback, who struggles with certain situations. But when you have to mix it up, when you have to have that good balance,
you can't.
You're still learning. You can't do it. Yes. And I'm tell you about Miro as well. I'm gonna say this about Miro. He still has some learning to do. He's a great athlete. He has all the tools, but he still has some learning to do. He still got to learn when to put the ball, when to go. Do I take off? So the coordinator, I always thought we needed an experienced coordinator. I thought that was one mistake. I thought we needed somebody with experience, like a Ryan Grubb. We needed somebody who has been there with a quarterback. Hey, let me guide you. Let me build this thing through you. Not somebody that's learning how to play with you on the job.
That's true.
You need somebody who already been through that.
That's so true, and have groomed quarterbacks. And at this point, towards the end of the season, it looked like, hey, Jalen's like, hey, I ain't playing for stats anymore. We just playing to win right now. And so that's the type of, it was like, how I'm gonna just play my strengths by any means necessary.
Yes. When you need to win the game, let's go with what you're strong with. Run the ball 20 times.
And so I think that's where, for some reason, after that Vanderbilt game, that's where, because he did statistically wise against Vanderbilt, he looked, his stats weren't bad. But it seemed like after that Vanderbilt game, they were just more playing, hey, we just gonna win by any means necessary, more so than we're gonna pass the ball, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna just do whatever works. If throwing a touchdown works, throw the touchdown. If running the ball works, run the ball. And I think that they got too comfortable with Jalen just running the ball, and it kind of bit us in the butt, especially against Oklahoma.
Yeah, exactly.
And it almost bit us in the butt towards the end against Auburn at one time. Mm-hmm. But I think, man, like you said, I get an offensive C plus, and that's the best I can do. And that defense, I get them a B plus, man, because they did step up towards the end. So that's the best. And overall,
that's the best we can do for them.
That's the best I can do.
And when at the end of the day, hey, it comes out to be a 9-3 team. Yep. And that's what we are. We are a 9-3 team. Yep. We are what we are. We can sit here and say, well, we could have won this game. We could have won. Yeah, we could have, would have, should have, but we lost. So we sitting here 9-3, thankful to be in a position to make the playoffs, the backslide in the playoffs. We in a good position. That's all we can be thankful for. And this is what we did for the season right here, man. This is right here is why we're where we at. Number 2 in opponent winning percentage. So we beat some good teams.
Right. And on team header is Georgia over there.
Yeah, football power index, we fourth in efficiency rating, offense, defense, special teams. 3 wins against the current ranked teams, the top 20. Top 20, we got 3 wins, beat 3 of the top 20. That's keeping us alive right there. So we all can just sit back and say, hey, guess what? I know people always say, and people been saying this too, way. Well, what you play the games for, if you can lose 3 games, still make the play. Listen here. It's about who you beat.
Right.
So if you play a good team and you beat a good team, what does that make you?
A good team.
Thank you.
Hey, last time I checked, right? I know you was mad this season.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants was 10-6 in the regular season.
Right.
Made the playoff, played every game on the road, and beat Goat Brady that was undefeated.
Yep.
And by far one of the best Super Bowls. By far one of the best Super Bowls of all time.
Yep.
Beast.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And so 3 losses. 3 losses. It's sad that because there's only 12 teams you can choose from.
Yeah.
For a first-year coach in the SEC, for the first time experience this type of pressure week in, week out. For him to come in the SEC, yes, he could have been better. But that's still not a bad season for his first year in the SEC.
Oh, no.
That's not bad at all. And coming behind
the GOAT.
The GOAT. The more they spend,
the more losses they're going to sell. Let them put a 16 team, you have a 4 loss.
Hey, now what they going to say? They say they do it.
Yeah, 4 losses now.
Hey, they do a 20-team playoff, right? I'm going to say a 20-team. And let's say Alabama lose 5 games in the season. We gonna go right back to this same argument. Why does a 5 or 6 lost Alabama team deserve to be in the playoff over a Middle Tennessee that's
you going too far now?
Hey, but I'm just being one. Hey, that's what they gonna. Hey, that's their argument every year. They gonna say why they gonna find some to complain about why Alabama or this is an SEC team period. Just why SEC team deserve to be in the playoff. Yeah. You come and play this type of fire every week, and let's see how you come out.
Yeah. So real quickly, man, let's talk about these championship games. These the 4 games that matter. These are the 4 games that matter this weekend. I don't see the Boise State game ain't on here. But we ain't worry about that. So,
I'm not giving no prediction on that. Sorry, gang.
So Boise State and UNLV played. The winner gets in the playoffs. It really don't damn matter. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I mean,
isn't it an embarrassment that they're considering UNLV? Isn't it such an embarrassment that they consider that team, if they beat Boise State, will make the playoffs? Isn't that an embarrassment?
It is. It is.
That is a straight embarrassment. Now, Lane Kiffin deserves to tweet all he wants to if UNLV gets in the playoff over Ole Miss. I won't say one word if Lane if freaking Lane text or tweet. I won't say one word because that's blasphemy.
Yeah. Oh, Kat, I'm with you. Kat, I think you feel what I'm about to say. She said, "Let's go, dogs."
Oh, I'm definitely going with Georgia.
All right, so let's start from the top. Texas, Georgia. Bama fans.
I'm picking Georgia.
Let's
go, dogs. I'm picking Georgia.
Let me tell you why.
Okay, then I'll tell you mine. And we probably had the same reason.
Probably got the same reason. Yeah, it don't matter. Look, it don't matter if Georgia loses, but if they win, we have a case. And just in case. So we got a case just in case they try to put SMU in front of us. We can sit back and say, hey, man, we beat the SEC champions. We did that. We beat the SEC champions. So I feel like we need Georgia to win this game, win the SEC, only have 2 losses, because if a 3-loss team gets in, they're going to have a case. The ACC going to sue like Drake. If a 3-loss SEC team gets in the playoffs and a 2-loss ACC team who was in the conference championship, who only got 1 conference loss, SMU, doesn't make the playoffs, they're going to sue.
Yeah, we need Georgia. We really need Georgia to pull this one off. to keep
it looks better. It looks better.
And it keeps our strength of schedule, our strength of ranking.
Yeah, it keeps our strength. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I'm picking Georgia, man. I want Georgia, and I'm really not convinced that Texas is gonna win. Cause Texas ain't really, man. Other than that, man, who Texas beat?
Texas ain't really beat no damn body. So, yeah, you gotta agree with that because it just, you gotta look at the metrics of it, right? The metrics,
right?
Of it. You looking at this, and this is what I said early on. I said this Sunday, and I posted the video, and I'm just saying this. I know SMU don't have a top 25 win. We know this, but SMU can have an argument. We went undefeated in our conference. We lost one game to BYU by 3 points. We go to the conference championship. We lose. Let's say they lose to Clemson by 3 points, right? So they can sit at the table across from the committee. You mean to tell me you gonna put a 3-loss Georgia in the playoffs, but not a 2-loss SMU who only lost 2 games by 3 points, but you put a 3-loss Georgia in, and you got 4 SEC teams in the playoffs, and not have 2 ACC teams? It's gonna be a big argument if they put Alabama in with 3 losses, Georgia in with 3 losses. It's gonna be a big old argument.
Yeah,
because you'll have 2 3-loss SEC teams in the damn playoffs.
And our fight will be easier if Georgia wins and we get in there.
Yeah, it'll be so easy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go a step further. If Georgia wins, I think we locked in. Don't matter if SMU lose by 1 point. I think we locked in if Georgia wins. I'm going that far.
I'm with you on that. And we need Georgia
because hey, you beat the SEC champion.
Yep. And I will say this just me personally. If Georgia lose, we should get in over them. I don't care if they did go to the SEC championship because we got that head to head. They should bounce out, but we need Georgia to locked in because they even said that once again, remember we said it. They said that all night, Friday night. If Georgia beat Georgia Tech, they locked in the playoff. They kept saying
that all night. Yes, they did.
They said that all night. Now
I'm talking about, Veronica. That's what I'm talking about. They put a 3-loss Georgia in. They got put us in. We beat them.
Yep, they're gonna have to. But I want Georgia to win so we can have a stronger case.
Yes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not by far. To be honest, I don't give a damn who win. But just for the principles of the whole fact, I want Georgia to win because Georgia, y'all OG SEC. Texas just got here. Yeah. All right, we can't let a newcomer come in first year and win all conference. Yeah, so Georgia, y'all we beat y'all last year. We'll let y'all have it this year.
Yep. So for the Big Ten championship, who you rolling with, JB?
Oregon.
I'm rolling. You know what? I'm rolling with Oregon, and I hope it's a blowout. I'm hoping Oregon win so it can be a blowout, so we can have a case to kick Penn State out. Because then that means that Penn State ain't got no top 25 wins. You know, that's a case because if Penn State they lost, they had a chance to beat Ohio State and lost. If Penn State go and lose by more than 3 touchdowns against Oregon, they do not have a case for why they deserve to be in the playoff. I'm just being honest. I'm sick of this.
So they done pretty much locked in all the Big Ten teams. They done already locked them in, right? So, and I said this a couple weeks ago when I seen all 4 of them Big Ten teams at the top 5. I said they was locked in. No matter what. And guess what?
You said it and we'll say it. And me and you had our conversations outside of the podcast about it. But man, if somebody do y'all agree with me on this? If somebody just say if y'all agree or not. If Penn State goes to this Big Ten championship, this is their first chance to show that they deserve. This is their first time playing that I've seen them play in the Big Ten championship. If Penn State go to this Big Ten championship and get blown out by Oregon, they don't have no business saying that they deserve to go to the playoff. You got blowed out. You don't have no top 25 10 win, no top 25 wins. Why do you deserve to go to the playoff?
Lane Kiffin will be mad. The only people gonna be mad is Lane Kiffin and Shane Beamer.
But they should be because they don't beat top 25 teams. Penn State hadn't beat nobody.
You're right.
And the 2 times that they had a chance to beat the top 25 team, they choked. They choked in that pipe game against Ohio State. They didn't score no points. And if they go to Oregon, and I think Oregon gonna want to run a boss on them.
Yeah,
Oregon's been ready to run a boss on them because they can't score and they don't have enough athletes and enough speed to keep up with Oregon. Oregon's gonna blow them out.
I think so too. Everybody was expecting Oregon versus Ohio State, but Ohio State dropped the ball and they sitting at home, but they safe. They in the playoffs regardless.
Yeah, they ain't regardless.
Let's skip ACC real quick. Let's go down to Big 12. So to me, 2 pipes teams: Arizona State, Iowa State.
It's a pipe game, and I really don't know who's gonna win.
I wanted Coach Prime them to get in, but they dropped the ball. They should have beat Kansas.
They should have beat Kansas. They would have been in there.
Yeah,
they would have been in there.
I like Arizona State though. If I say I've seen Arizona State play, I like Arizona State. I'm gonna go Arizona State.
JB, now owe you and Kira a meal, don't it?
Oh,
I owe you and Crimson Watch a meal because we didn't make the Big 12 championship. Colorado didn't make the Big 12 championship.
They sure did. You were close though, Seaway. You were close. You was close. Yeah.
I think Iowa State will beat them because they'll probably be a little bit more physical because of the physical play. I think they're a little bit more physical. So I'm going to pick Iowa State on this one.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Sure did. We sure did. Oh, yeah. He was scared. Why? He caught out.
Hey, he caught up. Hey, man, Pride in him, but look at, he still show he got that four.
Man, he disappeared.
Hey, man, I'm praying for them, man. It's sad that they can't get along, but I'm not going to get into that personal business. That's another story because I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to speak on stuff I don't know. But he got up out of there.
Mm-hmm. And then let's look at the ACC. This is the big game right here, the ACC championship. This is the game that really matters. You know, these teams right here, this game matters because we know what happened. SMU win, Bama is completely in. Clemson wins. It's still a question mark right there because we don't know how the game's going to go. Yeah. So, Seaway, I think Clemson was going to win. I don't know about how much, but I think Clemson was going to win.
I think Clemson's going to win. Man, JB, I think Clemson's going to win by a field goal. I'm just saying it now. It's gonna be a walk-off field goal. And and guess what? It's gonna be a walk-off field goal. I can see it now. SMU gonna probably be up by a point or 2, and gonna get into prevent defense. And Clem's gonna march downfield, and Dabo and them gonna kick a game-winning field goal.
So. And I'm gonna say this one more time. I could be wrong. I think the fix is in. I think the ACC want this to be a nail biter. This game is on. This is the last game of the night for a reason.
Yeah.
I think this right here is gonna be a 31-34 type game. And Clemson's gonna come out on top. And it's gonna be an argument all Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's gonna be
and can you and I can because I can hear Booker McFarland right now in them tight suits. I can hear Joey Galloway, the sensitive behind. I can hear all the Obama haters all night long. Mm-hmm. It is gonna irk my nerves so much that I'm gonna want to slap somebody.
Yeah. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm dead serious.
The fix is in there, y'all. And
mm-hmm. And you're right, D-Cal, this experience. Listen, SMU, y'all just came to the table. Dabo been eating off this table the past 10 years.
And this right here just to show you how weak the ACC. That game right there should show you how weak the ACC has become.
Clemson got beat by everybody in the SEC.
Yup. They got beat by Joe.
Right about that.
They did.
They got 3 losses, 2 on came from the SEC.
Yeah.
So what that tell you about your conference, ACC? What that tell you about your conference?
Hey, Georgia and South Carolina, 2 teams that Bama beat.
True that.
2 teams
so
that we don't beat.
Yeah, we beat them. We beat both of them. And so Clemson just lucky to be in shot. Like I say, Miami put Clemson in this position and put Alabama in the position we in. So Miami, y'all hold the call. Miami just they dropped a big ball
because even if Miami would have lost to SMU, they still would have got in. I still think they would have got in.
Because Miami was ranked number 6.
They were number 6. They would have got in, even despite if they would have went to the ACC and lost to SMU, they would have got in.
Hey Curtis, I hope so. I hope they bust out 21 now.
I'm really hoping that SMU. I'm really pulling for SMU. I'm hoping that they actually can take care of business. I don't care if it is by a field goal or 1 point. I don't care if it's just 2-0 with a safety. Mm-hmm. SMU need to win this game for me.
Yeah.
So JB and Crimson Watch, where we going?
I told you we're gonna take you to Papa Dog. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. We're gonna take you somewhere. We you dig in them pockets. but yeah, so I mean, dog, everybody Saturday night,
it's gonna be like
all eyes on the game. And I know everybody saying roll Mustang.
Roll Mustang. And there's a lot riding on that. That's that one game.
Oh my God, everything riding on that game right there, man. Everybody riding on that game. She said she ordered on the big kid menu. Yeah, man. So I mean, yeah, man. That game right there is gonna be something to see. Everybody gonna be tuned in watching that. So, man, I don't know, man. Like I say, my mind is telling me Clemson's gonna win this game, y'all.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to get too excited thinking Alabama is already locked in, because something can happen on Saturday night that push us right back down one slot, and all it takes is for SMU to drop to 11 and we drop to 12. That's all it takes.
That's all it's gonna take. I would have been a little bit more relieved if we were number 10.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, but like we mentioned, like we just said, Georgia come out on top. I pretty much think we'll be locked in, because I mean, if Georgia's in there, you got to put Bama in, right?
You right.
Hey, is it the CFP is the Alabama invitation? That's what it's been. That's what it's been. Let's I hope we keep it that way.
Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah. And Cat say, baby, it is about the money. It's about the money now. That's true.
Yep. Hey, I'll put it like this, because we just gonna be honest about it. Let's say Clemson do beat SMU. I don't care if it's about 1 point.
Mm-hmm. The
committee knows. They're gonna look at the money. SMU ain't gonna bring more money than Bama.
No, they're not.
Even, that's what the law, especially if they lose, SMU ain't gonna bring more money than Bama. Ain't gonna bring, and most of all, it's not gonna bring more views.
Everybody want to watch Bama.
Everybody gonna want to watch, even if they want to see us lose. Even if people want to see Bama lose, they are still going to watch Bama.
We like Floyd. We like Floyd Mayweather was in the end of his career. Everybody pay to watch him to see if he gonna lose. That's what we are like. They want to see if Bama gonna lose. Bama gets in the tournament. Let's see if they gonna. Even the haters watch.
Yep.
Hey, if this thing was on pay-per-view, they'll pay to just hope we lose. They'll pay to hate.
Yep. And the only thing they get is the only thing they hate about. I'm just tired of saying I'm just tired of seeing them win.
Mm-hmm. That's right. DSGB if you ain't gonna drop SMU if they lose, why would you drop Miami? It don't make you right. It don't make sense. Right.
It don't make any sense. Mm-hmm. And Miami has a much better resume than SMU.
And Miami's issue, they lost those 2 games, unranked teams.
Mm-hmm.
They lost at the wrong time. Miami should have never lost that game to Syracuse. They had it right there, and they was right ahead of SMU the whole damn year.
Yep. And this is the second year in a row, Cristobal done dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yep, even teams in the SEC don't want Bama in. They hate to see us coming. Notre Dame better pray. Ooh, they better pray that 6 and 11 matchup. They better pray on that. Lord have. So yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. Before we go, we gotta get some NFL. We gotta get some NFL talking here before we go, man. Let's see what we got. So we got some big game coming up this week right here. Thursday night, man. You got the Packers and the Lions. That's gonna be a good one. Playoff team, 2 playoff teams right there.
DeCal, what y'all gonna do tomorrow?
Ooh, what y'all gonna do, Packers. What y'all gonna do Thursday night, DeCal? I don't know, man. Detroit been winning too much. I think the Packers gonna win. I think the Packers gonna win. Detroit been winning too damn much.
I'm gonna pick Darius boys on
I'm with the Pack. Hey, I'm with you. Run Josh Jacobs. Jacobs, play good defense, and Jordan Love don't turn the ball over.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Pittsburgh gonna get some get back from Cleveland in that game. That third.
Pittsburgh. They putting foots on him. Jameis Winston been throwing. Hey, Jameis just came off a crazy game where he threw almost 500 yards, 3 interceptions, 2 pick six. You got to go to Pittsburgh, and Russ is hot. Russ just went off 400 yards. Russ hot right now.
Hey, but don't you just gotta love J-Mo? J-Mo is
a fool. Jameis Winston is one of a kind. I really think he do it on purpose. He know what he doing. Jameis Winston, he always been silly, but he ain't been this damn silly.
Man, I love it though. I just love it because you can't steal his joy. Hey, he just being J-Mo, man. he just happy to be in the position that he's in.
Yep. And Judah went over 200 yards. Judah said, y'all counted me out. I'm showing y'all some.
Even though they lost, he put up numbers despite getting booed. Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
Saint
Cat. This a Pipes game of the week. Saints in the
Cat, what y'all gonna do tomorrow?
Cat, is the Saints gonna win, Cat? This Sunday. They play Sunday. Y'all gonna win this
Sunday.
Cat gonna say hell no. I don't know. It's the New York Giants. I don't even know who the quarterback is gonna be for the Giants. I'm saying the Saints gonna win that game.
Saints gonna win.
I'm thinking the Saints gonna win that game. Jets, Dolphins. Another Pipes, Dolphins.
The Dolphins might lose that game, man. I don't know what to say for. I don't know what Miami doing.
Dog, we got a lot of bad teams. Man, listen here. Hold on. Let me stop right here. It's a lot of bad teams in the league. I'm finna let me pull up some skirts. Let's pull up some skirts right now. All right, start with the NFC. Let's pull up some skirts. Let's just look at the bad teams. Look at the Giants.
Everybody in the NFC and everybody in the NFC South is bad.
NFC South, that's the Pipes division. Even the NFC West, you got one team with a winning record right there. You got all these 6-6 teams. Then you go up here, Cowboys, y'all got a losing record, but y'all look like y'all still can make a push to catch Washington because they've been losing.
Yep. Hey, so and we got a win over them.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of, I don't know, man. But you looking at the NFC North, you got 3 teams. So I can sit here and say those 3 teams in the top of the NFC North is gonna get in the playoffs.
Right.
You're gonna have one team from the South, one team from the West, and 2 from the East. So can the Cowboys catch the Commanders? Is the real question.
I hope not. And as a Cowboys fan, I hope not. In the NFC, they need to do something about the NFC South, man.
Always, bro.
They always have a bad record. And it's sad that every team they made the playoff for the last 2 seasons with losing records.
It don't make no sense, man. They're gonna have to do so. One team got to get in anyway. But see, this is the thing, right? Let's look at the AFC.
Hey,
now, I'm saying it's just some bad teams. Some of these teams are tanking.
And had Carolina won Sunday, Carolina almost have a push to still make the playoff.
If they would have won Sunday.
If they would have won.
You're absolutely right about that. So it ain't no better in the AFC. Man, look at the AFC East. Buffalo already clinched the division.
Yeah.
Already clinched. Right?
Right.
Kansas City damn near clinched. But at least you got some competitive teams with the Chargers and the Broncos right there.
Yeah.
You got two competitive teams right there.
And surprisingly, the AFC West seems like it's the most surprising. That's the most competitive division, at the moment, because really all three of those teams could possibly make it.
Yes.
I think they're gonna make it. And goddamn, we owe Julius.
Man, yes, we do. And I'm not worried about Las Vegas. We know what they doing. We know what Las Vegas doing. They losing on purpose.
Shedeur,
they losing on purpose.
We
they
already
gonna
said
get the door.
Shedeur Sanders is going to the Raiders.
You heard it here. We've been saying it all season.
Shedeur
Sanders is going to get drafted by the Las Vegas Raiders, either number 1 or number 2.
And if Jacksonville end up having the worst record, Jacksonville gonna get Travis Hunter.
Yep. So you're looking at the boys going 1 and 2 off the board.
1 and 2, Travis Hunter or Shedeur.
Mm-hmm. And then like the rest, you look at the rest of these teams like Tennessee Titans. I mean, come on, man. Like these teams, y'all just having bad seasons for the sake of having bad seasons. It's gonna be a lot of changeover in the offseason. Some coaches gonna get fired, a lot of more skirts gonna get pulled up. But I like what I'm seeing from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Mike Tomlin, coach of the year. Coach of the year. If Mike Tomlin win 12 games and win that division, 11 games, 12 games, win that division, he the coach of the year to me.
He's the coach of the year.
Yep. And the reason we say this, the reason we say Mike Tomlin deserves to be coach of the year, he's been there he's been there, I think it's 18 years.
And this
never had a losing season.
And this gonna be another year without a losing season.
And making the playoffs mostly all this time. Sometimes he'll miss the playoffs. He may go 500. He may go 9-8, I think, like they did last year. Mike Tomlin is the model of consistency. Mike Tomlin is a leader of men. I don't know how many coach of the years he won. I don't give a damn. He needs to win it this year, especially if them boys pull off 11, 12 wins and win that damn division.
And that's right after Russ, coming off of a bad situation in Denver, and he have took two quarterbacks, revamped their careers, recycled two, and he was undefeated with Fields before Russ came in, and Russ is looking good. He is looking good out there. So man, any other coach that win coach of the year other than Mike Tomlin will be blaspheming.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say this too while we talking Pittsburgh. We're gonna move on. Jalen Milroe, I wish Pittsburgh Steelers would draft you. I want Jalen Milroe to go to Pittsburgh. I don't think he's ready to start for a bad team next year in the NFL. But if he can go right to Pittsburgh, they re-sign Russ. Give Russ a couple more years because I think Russ can go another 2 years.
Yep.
Let Justin Fields go somewhere else, man. Justin Fields is young, okay? Both of those guys are going to be free agents. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson both will be free agents. Re-sign Russ. Give him a little 2-year team-friendly deal. Draft Jalen Milroe. Hell, you don't have to get him with your first round pick. Do what Baltimore did when they got Lamar Jackson. They went up to the end of the first round, traded up, got Lamar Jackson, and look at Lamar now. Jalen Milroe can get drafted. All you got to do is sit there, play your position. If he ain't gone by 25, 26, go on up there and get your boy. Let him sit behind Russell Wilson. You say what you want about Russ. Say what y'all want about Russ. The man is in his mid-30s. He's in great shape. He done got himself healthy again. He's playing some of the best football he's played since he won a Super Bowl in Seattle. Put him with Mike Tomlin. Put him in that offense over there in Pittsburgh. Put Milroe, let him learn. Let him sit there, learn behind Russ, who is a constant professional. Russell Wilson is the model of professionalism when it comes to the quarterback position in the National Football League. I want Jalen Milroe to go to Pittsburgh, sit there for about a year or two with Tomlin, Russ, and watch him take off.
Right.
Watch him take off.
I agree.
Yep. I don't want him to go to no bad team. I don't want Jalen to go to the Jets or the Giants, to no bad bottom barrel team, because all it's gonna be is he gonna look bad because the team is bad.
Yeah, and he goes Pittsburgh, and it won't hurt for him to learn behind Justin Herbert or somebody like that.
Yeah, Yeah. Jared Goff or something like that. But see, he not gonna sit behind no team. He not. See, the thing about it's got to be the right quarterback.
Right.
It's got to be a quarterback who's been in the league, been in the league for a while. You don't want to put him behind a quarterback who on like their 5th, 6th year.
No,
you know what I'm saying.
They got years to go. I think that's the right situation. He'll learn. Russ is a great mentor on and off the field.
Yeah.
And he would need that coming into being a new quarterback coming into the league. That'll be a great situation for him to go into.
Yeah, I love that. And that's just me speaking right now. I don't like. I've seen some mock draft where Jalen wasn't even in the first round. I've seen some where he was like the 3rd, 4th quarterback. So a lot of this will be ironed out during Senior Bowl week, during the NFL Combine. It'll be probably like mid-March before we even find out where these guys are ranked.
And then that's when a lot of things got to play out. The free agency, and trades and a lot of things are playing out. But I think that's a good situation.
Oh, Curtis, you're a Panther. Oh, yeah. See, Panthers, I adopted Carolina when they drafted Bryce, right?
Yes.
I think they'll be all right next season. Bryce is stepping up. He gained his confidence back. I'm glad you said this comment. Playing well since he came back into the lineup.
So,
and I just think
question, JB.
What's up?
Will Carolina actually have a draft pick 1st round this year? Or would it go to the Bears?
I think they have one this year. I think so. Because I think the Bears took their pick last year, and that's how they got what's his name?
If I'm Carolina need to go receiver.
They do. Yeah, and I believe if they can't get Travis Hunter, go and get that boy McMillan from Arizona, man.
Yep.
Go and get that boy right there.
Carolina need to go receiver 1st round and the offensive lineman 2nd round.
Mm-hmm. Yep. For sure.
And I think that'll be right on for Carolina because he needs some weapons.
Yeah, and he's been doing a good job with what he's got, and I'm still rooting for Bryce. I ain't never gave up on Bryce. I said that he probably wouldn't play with Carolina anymore. I didn't know how the situation was going to turn out, but hopefully he's done enough for them to believe in him, and they build around him.
And they are playing much better. They playing like they believe in him more now.
Yeah, for sure. Shouts out Jack, man. Jack always tap in with the Bama lady.
What's up, Jack?
But yeah, man. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm trying to see. Let's look at this before we go, man. I know we've been going long tonight, but this is how the playoffs look right now. If it started right now, we only got about 4 weeks left in the season, 4 or 5 weeks. About 5 weeks left in the season. So you got your number 1 seeds. This could still change because Buffalo can catch Kansas City. Buffalo already beat Kansas City. They could easily catch them. The Eagles could catch the Lions. The Eagles are hot right now. 8 in a row. They don't want 8 in a row. They're the hottest team in the league right now. So them number 1 seeds, they could get caught. They could get walked down. So this is not set in stone.
You're right.
What I believe, like them teams that's in the hunt down now, you see the Colts, Dolphins, Bengals, they ain't making no damn playoffs. Then you look at the Buccaneers, Cardinals, Rams, they ain't making no. See, the Buccaneers' only chance to make the playoffs is to get in that spot where Atlanta is.
Yep.
That's their only chance to make the playoffs. So I don't know, man. Right now, C-Way, off top, who coming out the AFC, who coming out the NFC?
Right now in the NFC, I'm still going to stick with Detroit.
Okay.
And I had Baltimore coming out the AFC. But I'm gonna go back with Kansas City, man. I'm not really convinced, man, that I'm not convinced on Baltimore, man.
Bro.
After I saw that performance Sunday, Lamar Jackson, man, he still for some reason struggle against good teams. He's so inconsistent when it comes to not good teams, but I'm saying playoff contender teams. He still struggles. And I agree that the Eagles is super scary, but man, it's gonna be between Detroit and the Eagles for me still.
Right.
And I'm gonna stick with, and I think I think Kansas City will get back on Buffalo if they meet in the playoff.
Okay.
Because Josh Allen got to show me that he gonna choke in the playoff.
Yeah. Lamar mama got a hold. She sure did.
And she did right to do it.
Yeah. See, Lamar been disappointed, but he can't blame nobody but his damn self. He can't blame nobody. Man, they gave you Derrick Henry. They draft receivers every year for you. Got your good tight end. Your defense is good. Come on, Lamar. It is at the end of the day, they only give you so much, right? Yeah. Sometimes you got to bring out the best in you. Got to bring out the best in you.
You got to perform. And then after a while, people are not going to continue to make excuses. You ain't gonna have too many excuses on why you can't win why you can't make it to a Super Bowl. You're gonna run out of excuses. Right now, Josh Allen and Lamar, to me, this is really do or die with that dynasty to me, as far as being, this is gonna be the difference between them being all pro and Hall of Fame worthy. I think they still be Hall of Fame, but it's gonna be the difference between greatness, being good, and being great.
Yeah, you need one of them things, man. You need one of them things.
They're gonna need one, and so especially Buffalo and Baltimore, both of the Josh Allen and Lamar. This was really y'all year, especially Lamar. You got Derrick Henry. They got you some weapons, man. Y'all got to utilize them weapons, man. Derrick Henry, man.
Yeah.
And some of that's on Harbaugh too.
Yeah, true. But see, I was on the Ravens too. Beginning of the season, my pick was the Birds, Ravens and Eagles. Those were my picks.
Those are my picks too.
I'm gonna sit right here today. I'm off the Ravens, bro. I'm off the Ravens. I know when they get playoff time, you run the ball. I'm not sure they're gonna run the ball with Derrick Henry 25 times like they should when you have to play them cold weather games, when you have to go to a Kansas City or a Buffalo. I'm not sure they're gonna do it.
I'm not convinced because they want the ball. If for some reason the ball always have to be in Lamar's hand. In every game that they lost, Derrick Henry don't get the carries that he needs. He always undercarry the ball.
The games when they lose, he had 12, 13, 14 carries.
And the reason why I'm still picking the Kansas Curtis, the reason why I'm still on why I got back on Kansas City train for them to make the playoff. Man, it seems like no matter how good or how bad Mahomes play, they still know how to find a way to win games. Yes, the referee. Now, I can't lie. The referees helped them against Raiders a little bit.
Referee been helping them all season, and two missed field goals. Every year, their teams always missing field goals, and that's why they lost to the Raiders. But Mahomes, they seem like they know how to always piece together, and when he gets to the playoff, he's in Brady status right now for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe that to me, you got to show me that you can beat him in the playoff. To get to the road to the AFC Championship, to the Super Bowl in the AFC, you got to go through Mahomes. If you can beat Mahomes in the playoff, I think that you have a great chance to win the Super Bowl. I know somebody who can do it. I know somebody who can do it.
Joe Burrow.
Old Russ.
Russ.
Old man Russ can do it.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. And
I'm on Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh. Yeah. I'm on the Steelers now. I'm sorry. I'm on the Steelers. I'm off the Ravens. I'm on the Steelers.
Yes.
I'm on the Steelers in the AFC. NFC. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna stay with Philly right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with Philly right now, man. I'm gonna stay with Philly. Cause I don't know, man. If they get that number one seed, if they can catch that number one seed, and they get to play at home, Detroit got to go play them at home. It's a different ball game.
Right.
It's a different ball game. And I just think Detroit might slip up and lose a couple games and Philly. I don't know, man. I like Philly. I'm going Pittsburgh and Philly. I'm going Pittsburgh and Philly.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Russ can do it, bro. And if anybody can do it, Russ can.
Russ can do it and will do it.
Yeah. I think Burrow sold his soul with that. Oh Lord, can't get on out of here with that cat. Hey, shout out Burrow though. But ain't the Bengals the worst? I mean, not the worst, but the best. What are Bengals at? The best 4-18 you ever seen.
They the best 4-18 they're gonna be the best 4-18 you ever see.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I got one question. Who gonna win, them or the Cowboys? Who gonna win? The Bengals.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did I miss that? Did I miss that? See what?
It's gonna be a night game.
Oh my goodness, I missed that. Let me go back before we go. Hold on, before we go. I didn't go through all the games.
Monday night, next Monday.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Monday Night Football. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
That's what you call definition of a pipes.
Oh my goodness. I got the Cowboy. I got the Cowboy. I don't know, man. I got the Cowboy, man.
Okay.
I think the Cowboy, you know what? I think the Cowboy are motivated. Y'all trying to catch watch. Now, who Washington play? Washington on the bye week this week? I don't see the Commanders.
They got a bye week.
They got a late bye week. Dang. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
They got a bye week.
Okay. Well, I think the Cowboys. I mean, I could be wrong. But look, it's a big game right here. Look, that 8:20 game on Sunday.
Ooh,
the Chargers and the Chiefs. That's a big game. The Chiefs can, if the Chargers, if Harbaugh can go in there in Kansas City and beat Andy Reid and Mahomes, that's
a statement win there.
That's a statement for Harbaugh. And I think, the Chargers always play the Chiefs tough, but they can't beat them.
Yep.
They always play them tough. I want to see if Harbaugh can get the job done on the road Sunday night.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one.
Hey, how about them Cowboys?
I'm not gonna get started tonight.
Oh, he don't get started. Hey. But now, next week, if the Cowboys win next week, y'all get closer and closer to that last wild card spot.
Yeah,
y'all get closer and closer. Gonna be something to talk about.
And that's without Dak. hey, K, if we win Sunday, can you imagine what Skip gonna say?
If y'all somehow to get in the playoffs without Dak, I ain't even gonna go there, C-Way. I'm not even gonna go. I'm not going there. It's too late. I'm not going there. Y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all share this. We had over 200 people watching tonight, man. It's been a great show. Shouts out to everybody on Twitter. Make sure y'all share this out to your people, man. Hit the like button, whatever. Comment below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, watching us live. Shout out to everybody that's been in the chat. Everybody that's been in the chat. Hey, Curtis just said, hey, they gonna trade Dak if they keep winning.
Hey, Drake got a trade clause.
Yeah, he got no trade clause.
He got a trade.
That guy ain't going nowhere. I just built a new house. We got no state tax. I got all this good money coming in. I just had a baby. I got
he got proposed.
Oh no.
He good. That good.
That gonna retire with that star. He gonna retire that star. Appreciate it. Love you, Cat.
We love you too. Love
y'all, man.
Y'all for all the love and support.
This been a great show, man. We went long tonight. Hey, next week gonna be a better show when we get in that playoff.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We get in that playoff. We lucky, ain't it, Kurt? We get in that playoff, baby. Y'all know what's going down. Y'all know what's going down. Hey, man. So, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. All the love and support. We appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all stay with us on this. Y'all be up late with us, man, on a work night. Some of y'all probably don't even go to work. Y'all be honest. Y'all don't go to work. Y'all probably work from home. Y'all probably work from home and just put on a top. Y'all probably be at home with no bottom, nothing but a top. Just like this in the camera. For real. Shouts out Bama Girl 205. Everybody who's been supporting us, man. This has been a long season. This has been a great season. You already know. Damn, my boy said he got to be working. Oh, man, go to bed, bro. Curry, go to bed, bro.
No, I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Hey, for real, man. Okay, Cat. Okay, my bad, Cat. My homeschool mom. Okay, Cat. Okay. See, I called Monica out. See what I'm saying? A lot. Hey, the truth ain't nothing to tell, baby. The truth ain't nothing to tell. Hey, for real, man. I appreciate y'all, though, as always, man. For real, as always, we appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out everybody, man.
Love
Much
y'all.
love to the chat. Much love to the chat. Thank you, Tiff. Midnight, almost over there. We got to change your watch when we go over there to across the Atlanta. But we up out of here, man. We appreciate all the love, man. Shouts out to your folk, man. And we don't give a piss about nothing but that tie. Roll Tide, Link, Big Link, not the little Seaway.
Love y'all.